Yo, what's good, guys? A1 here. Welcome back to another top 10 list. This is my top 10 favorite Duel Monster cards. For this list, I'm only choosing Duel Monster cards that I personally actually find liking for. But to let you guys know, this is not going to be easy. I wrote down the list, and I'll be right back after I grab my list again. Alright, so before we do get started, there is one honorable mention I'm going to put on this list, and that is the Red Eyes Black Dragon. I was going to put him on the list. Unfortunately, I couldn't, because, let's face it, it's just impossible. I've tried. Anywho, that was what I was going to say. Now, here's a real big dealio here. Red Eyes Black Dragon is Joey's ace monster after he went off of Rex. So I don't really think Raz would be a problem. But just like Yugi said, it would rival the those who have become face to face with the Blue Eyes White Dragon, like Yugi has said. So yeah, that's pretty much why Blue Eyes White Raz Black Dragon takes my spot at number well, my honorable mention. So with that being said, let's get on with my list. Number 10. This card happens to come from the GX anime, which is Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. And the card is Elemental Hero Neos, Jane's ace monster. Okay? Well, as for Jaden's Neos, he has awesome power. He can fuse with another monster without the use of polymerization. I'll leave a picture of polymerization card on the screen somewhere. Anywho, yes, Elemental Neos. He can fuse with another Neospatian without the use of polymerization, which I find was pretty unique. Some monsters can't do that except if you use the Eye of Timaeus or Thing Krios or Claw of Hermos. Using one of those cards is just pretty plain simple. As for what's going on with the show, Jaden did not know that without a special card, Neos can't see the fusion Neos can't see on the field without a certain card. And that card I'm thinking of might probably have to be Neospace, because let's face it, Neos did tell him about Neospace and the field spell of Neospace. So with that actually being said, you can kind of get the idea where it came from. And that's why Elemental Hero Neos takes my spot at number 10. Number 9. Number 9. I'm sorry, my fingers just mixed up. Anyway, number 9 is, you guys should know this, Jinzo. The card that Joey got from Esperoba. What can I say about Jinzo? Well, for a special effect, he's able to keep either player group from playing any traps during the game. And with him have 24 attack points, he's a pretty strong monster. If you have the spell Amplifier, you can probably stop his effect from affecting you personally, because when he is summoned, he affects both players on each side of the field, which means neither player, the one who summoned Jinzo or the one who's on the opposite side of Jinzo, neither player can use trap cards unless the player has Amplifier. That's the only card that will keep trap cards from being activated. Or if there's any continuous traps already activated, Jinzo destroys them automatically. So yeah, having traps on the field that are continuous, not gonna work when Jinzo's around. And that is why he has a weird design, but also cool design. And that's why Jinzo takes my spot at number 9. Number 8. This one's not really... Yeah. This is a dual monster card. All of them are monsters except for one, and you'll see what I mean when I say except for one. And this monster I'm talking about is... You guys are gonna love this. Clearing Synchro Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. Okay, as for the card itself, it's pretty good, pretty strong. I like it. It's funny. The card itself. Sorry, it's a long day. The card itself has also been usable. With it, to have 2,500 tap points. It's even Stardust Dragon. But Arc 5 gets a little bit more action packed. If you guys have a Netflix account, I recommend checking out the first few episodes of Arc 5. You don't have all the episodes, but watch a few episodes and try to find the rest of the episodes online. That's why I did. I watched on Netflix and went to another site to watch it online. Anywho, yes, Clearwing Synchro Dragon is one of the monsters I recommend that people would use. The design is slick and cool, and that's pretty much all I know about Synchro Dragon. I don't remember his name of his attack or his special effect. So that's why Clearwing Synchro Dragon takes my spot at number 8. Yeah. Number 7. My number 7 choice is the spell card, Seal of Orichalcos. Okay, now before you guys start attacking me because of the card's origin, just hear me out. I chose the card because what it does in the game, which does increase every monster by 500 points and cannot be destroyed by any spell, trap, or monster effects for that specific card. I have the card myself in one of my decks at home. So yeah, I do use the Seal of Orichalcos. And soon I will be doing this real life viewing series as soon as we can figure out how to do this stuff. I love the Seal of Orichalcos because the music it does and everything, that's just plain awesome. And that's why the Seal of Orichalcos takes my spot at number 7. Number 6. My number 6 choice comes from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. And that is Akiza Zinski's Black Rose Dragon. That's right, Akiza's Black Rose Dragon. I have a thing for Black Rose Dragon. When I say I have a thing for it, I mean I have a thing for dragons. I like dragons. So, yeah. So, Black Rose Dragon. What should I say about Black Rose Dragon? Black Rose Dragon is a powerful monster. Using its effect, which is a problem. Its effect is when it's summoned, you can sacrifice itself and destroys every monster on the field, including its own body. That I did not know until I played Duel Links with Akiza's Black Rose Dragon. Yeah, I did not know that was going to happen. Which that really made me upset, because I didn't know Black Rose Dragon's special effect was to destroy every dragon on the field. So yeah, that's why Black Rose Dragon takes my spot at number 6. Number 5. Halfway done. My number 5 choice is another card from 5D's franchise, and that's the Stardust Dragon, Yusei's Ace Monster. Now, you're probably thinking, before the first few episodes, you're going, wait, I thought Yusei's Ace Monster was Drunk Warrior. No, unfortunately, Yusei's Ace Monster is Stardust Dragon, unfortunately. Now, you would think it would be Drunk Warrior, but honestly, it's actually Stardust Dragon. Stardust Dragon was a card that has a good special effect. You can send it to the graveyard to send a monster back to the graveyard out of play. And in the return, Stardust Dragon will come back. The opponent's monster, not so much. So yeah. Now, Stardust Dragon was owned by Jack for a short time, until after Yusei beat him in the Fortune Cup and kept Stardust Dragon. They had to go on through a new threat that they were going through with the Dark Signers and everything. If you guys haven't watched any of the series, I do recommend checking out those series and watching it for yourself. Just to get you guys on that track. But that's why Star Strength is spot number 5. Number 4. This card comes from the original series, and it's one of the Egyptian gods. You can't have a book Yu-Gi-Oh card list without one of the Egyptian gods. And that card is none other than Slifer the Sky Dragon, one out of the 3 Egyptian gods. Now, I actually do have a Slifer the Sky Dragon and obviously Tormentor in my house. I don't know how I got into my friend's deck, well, but anywho, yes. My number 4 choice is Slifer the Sky Dragon, owned by Merrick's Rare Hunter Mime, and then owned by Yugi for the rest of the Battle Sea Finals. So yeah. And Slifer's special power is awesome. By using Second Mouth, it can damage your opponent's monster and take away half of its attack points. The downside to using Slifer is Slifer's defense points do depend on how many cards you're holding, because they can see X000 on its card when I pulled it up. That means it depends on how many cards you're holding in your hand. So, yeah. So, that's why Slifer the Sky Dragon takes my spot at number 4. Number 3. My number 3 one comes from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, and that is number 39, Utopia. You guys don't know what Utopia means? Utopia means heaven on earth. Just so you know. Anyhow, yes. 39 Utopia. Utopia has other variations of them. I'm not going to explain it, but I'll explain Utopia's special effect. But in order to summon Utopia, you need 2 level 4s on your field. You need 2 level 4s. By overlaying both of those monsters, you can build an overlay network, is how they would say it, and you can exceed summon the monster that requires those overlays. The monsters you left under the card's overlay units, you can discard 1 to activate the special effect. Utopia's 2 special effects are 1, can keep itself destroyed by battle, and 2, can increase its tap power by 500. I thought I would just point that out. Anywho, yeah. Utopia is owned by Yuya Sakai. No, not Yuya. Yuma. What's Yuya's last name? Yuya Sakam. Yuma Tsukumo. Sorry. It took me a lot of time to figure out his last name. It's Yuma Tsukumo. Now, his dad disappeared, so his sister's only there to watch him, unfortunately. But for some odd reason, his sister doesn't like him to duel. But when he dueled Shark, this weird character named Astro showed up and gave him number 39 Utopia just to beat Shark, because he had number 17 the 5-headed dragon. I'll put that on their list. That's why number 39 Utopia takes my spot at number 3. And number 2, this monster is kind of bad. This card comes from Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, and it is Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, owned by Yuto, one of Yuya's counterparts, I guess you could say. So yeah, unfortunately, Yuto didn't have the card for long. He gave it to Yuma and said to remember to do entertainment just to keep people happy. I can understand Yuto's frustration towards anyone who uses fusions. I'll explain that I'll do that and explain that in a Yu-Gi-Oh! 5 thing. But until then, you're just gonna trust me. You want to watch the series? It's pretty creepy, and it's special. And thanks to Dark Rebellion special effect, by discarding one overload unit. You can cut your opponent's monster attack points in half by 1500, and then the points the card monster lost get added to Dark Rebellion until the end phase of that turn. And that's pretty much why Dark Rebellion takes my spot at number 2. And the my number one best Yu-Gi-Oh card has to be the hardest card in all of Duel Monsters is none other than the Dark Magician Girl, Yugi's second ace. Now, you're probably saying, why put Dark Magician Girl at number 1 instead of the original Dark Magician? Well, it's just that Dark Magician Girl, her attack points go up by 500 for every Dark Magician that's in the grave. I find that pretty simple and pretty good. That effect really hit me in the core when I heard about that. It's awesome. There's no way people could ever deny that. I can't even deny that. I mean, sure, she has a counterpart called Illusion Magician Girl, but I don't know if I'll ever use her. Probably not. But yeah, I have to say Dark Magician Girl has some good qualities. I mean, the card I used, it's pretty good. And she even has XD's counterpart called Magi Magician Gal. I might use that card. I might show you guys when I order it or whatever. So, yeah. Anywho, that's pretty much it for this list. So, yes. If you guys have an idea what any of the top 10 lists I should do, please leave it in the comment section down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Well, guys, that's pretty much it. This is Bart A1. I'm signing off. Have a fantastic day.